Hey, what's up, sports bettors? It's Matt here with OddsJam. In this video, just going to give you a betting preview for the New England Patriots versus the Green Bay Packers game. Obviously, the Patriots versus Packers doesn't quite carry the same weight that it used to back in the Brady on the Patriots days. Also, doesn't carry as much weight because, quite frankly, the Patriots stink. And while the Packers are at 2-1, there still just seems like there's something missing, mostly on the offensive end. Only scoring 14 points last week against the Bucks. Scoring in week 1, they scored 7. Now, week 2, they did have a good game against the lowly Bears, but that's the lowly Bears, right? So you wonder what the ceiling of this Packers team actually is, which really was something we haven't seen yet. The Patriots side of it, Matt Jones, who wasn't great, is now out for this game and for the foreseeable future. The Patriots do have a pretty good defense, and for what it's worth, it's not like Mac Jones was playing that great. I don't think the drop-off to Brian Hoyer is going to be that dramatic. So seeing the odds here, while I do obviously expect the Packers to win, plus 435, I'm obviously not touching. It's not a horrible price when you consider the average odds are at 473, and we're looking at minus 500 for a sharp book like Bookmaker, but we're not touching that. I'm also not touching the Patriots. I don't think there is a scenario in which they win this game. The point spread is where things get a little more interesting. Beginning of the week, for those of you who watched me on this channel, I locked in the Patriots at plus 10.5 at plus 100. Obviously, that has now been bet down to 9.5, and that's a very, very important number to get above if you are backing on the underdog. Obviously, for the favorite, it's an important number to get below. With that said, there's no value here on either of these spreads at 9.5, right? OddsJam line, Pinnacle prices that at minus 106 each way, only giving that 12 cents of juice, a pretty low VIG percent of 2.9%, which is why, Pinnacle, it's the sharpest sports book in the world. If you view the alternate lines, we might be able to find some value on the Patriots at plus 10. As you can see, we can get them at minus 110 on WynnBET. The OddsJam line prices that at minus 117. So just to teach you guys, if you do want to discover whether a play is positive expected value or not, you want to compare it to the Pinnacle line, minus 117 and plus 103. Then what you want to do is go to the NoVig Fair Odds calculator, type in both sides of the line, and you want to see what the true line of this is priced at. In this case, it's priced at minus 109, so there is no positive EV play at plus 10. And if we scroll down to the main lines, we don't see any books offering it at 10.5 as the main line. Now, maybe there is some value on this minus 120 on BetMGM. We can check to see, again, remove the VIG and see if there's a value. My guess is that there won't be. It was plus 129, and I believe it was it was minus 129 and plus 113, so I need to put a minus up here, 29 plus 113. So basically, even value, minus 119.99, no value here. So the plus 10.5 I did get at plus 100 was an awesome play. Obviously, that is no longer available, which is why it's important to move quickly when you do catch a good line. In terms of the total, is what I think can be interesting, betting on this total. I mean, just look how low it is. 39.5, 40, 40.5. And for good reason, right? Two good defenses, two bad offenses, which is weird saying in an Aaron Rodgers-led offense, but it makes sense. So the line here, most books have it at 40.5, with a couple having it at 40 or 39.5. No value here on the over. I doubt there will be any value on the under 40.5. If there is, it will be this points bet line at minus 107. So again, let's remove the VIG, see if there's some value. Plus 100, minus 115, only 15 cents of juice on that one, which is pretty good. So plus 100, minus 115, puts a true line of that just below that minus 107 number. So no value here at minus 107. If you want to look at some alternate lines, same thing. Unfortunately, no value here on the total. So I know that's a little bit boring. For my personal handicapping, I like the Patriots at plus 10 or plus 10.5 if you can get a value there. And I do like this under as well. I know it's a gross number, but I do think that this number is going to go below. I mean, the Patriots, have they even scored 20 points in any of their games this year? I think they did against the Steelers, but it wasn't exactly the most electric offensive performance in the world. So probably going to be a gross game. What I like to do when I know I am betting a play, just go to the OddsJam, betting a game, just go to the OddsJam positive expected value page and look for value there. So you can literally just Control F, Packers, and a play will show up for that specific game. And this is one that I actually do really, really like. This Packers under, team total under 24.5. Like I mentioned, it's hit in 2 of their 3 games so far, and now they're going against another good defense in the Patriots. The play is at plus 100 on WynnBET. The no vig line, which is what you saw me calculate here all the time, prices this at about minus 103. So the gap between these 2 numbers is where you get your value. So this is a really good one. I'm going to go ahead and lock this in. In terms of bet sizing, it's telling me to put about $70 on this one. That's about 0.75%, or 0.75 units, I should say 0.75% of my bankroll. So let's go to WynnBET. Let's lock this in. So we're looking at Packers, team total under 24.5. Just going to round this up to 0.75 units. And this bet has been locked in. So now let me just add this one to my bet tracker. I put $75 in it. Now that I added it to my bet tracker, the OddsJam bet tracker will track all of this information for me. And that is going to be it. So that is going to be my official play for this game. Just look at all the other books where they're pricing it minus 105, minus 117, minus 115, minus 117. All these books are telling you that it should be priced below this plus 100 number that we got at WynnBET. Really good bet. So that's going to be the official bet for this game. I will say, if I had to give an official prediction, like I said, I will take the under 40.5, and I will take the Patriots to cover 10. And that is going to be it. So if you are tailing me on this Packers team total under bet, let me know. Would love to hear it. Other than that, if there's any analysis that you think I got wrong or anything that you think I missed, open to that as well. Just let me know in the comments. But that's it. So thank you guys for watching, and have a good one.